As humans, we find it challenging to trust something that we cannot see with the physical eyes or touch with the physical hands. For some, it's almost impossible to trust what we cannot see, hear, touch, taste through our 5 physical senses. It's only because we haven't trained ourselves to see, hear, feel beyond our physical capabilities, so that we know that whatever it is that we are looking for or looking at beyond the 5 physical senses, they are there. We can see them, not with the physical eyes. We can feel them, not with the physical hands. We can hear them, not with the physical ears. And it takes a bit of practice and time to train ourselves to do that, to see beyond the physical realm. And once we do that, because we know it's there, it then becomes as easy as in the physical world, just in the same way as you can see, touch, feel your physical things, and you trust that it is there. You trust your table is there because you can touch it, you can see it. So in the same way, once we train ourselves, the elements, the aspects of life that we can see beyond the physical realm, we can begin to trust really easily. But it takes a bit of time, it takes a bit of practice, and that's why today I'm offering some affirmations to trust the process, how you can train yourself to trust what you cannot see, so that you can bring forth whatever it is that you desire into your physical reality. Often it is easier for humans to be in the dense, heavy, vibrational frequency when we're going through suffering. So if you're going through suffering, and it's easy for me to say to you, that's fine, trust that everything is working out by design. But then you may be in the suffering, in the middle of your pain, whatever it is that you may be going through, and then you say, how do I trust that everything is working out? How do I know that everything is working out? And if I don't see it, then I can't trust it, because all I see is my pain at the moment, and all I see is my suffering at the moment. And when we remain in that mode of what I can see is my reality, then that's what keeps us in the reality that we do not want to be in, the suffering that we do not want to be in. And so here's an affirmation you can try. Whenever you are in some sort of suffering, whether that's a physical pain in your body or in your life, the mind's automatic way of bringing a thought to you is, oh, how long am I going to suffer? Or it is easier to look back and see how long you have been suffering and count that time, the duration that you have been in suffering, and to say, I have been going through this, or I have been having this pain for the last 6 weeks, 6 months, 3 years. And when we do that, we keep ourselves in that pain. And so, how do we train ourselves to get out of that automatic thinking mode of I am in this suffering, I'm in this pain, and I don't want to look back. So how do you move forward? How do you bring the aspect of trust so that you can begin to start your healing journey? So this is something you can say. Whenever you feel the pain, whenever you feel the automatic thoughts coming in, at that moment, immediately, you can replace it with something good is coming out of this. Something good is coming out of this. So you can keep repeating this. Something good is coming out of this. So what happens is when we start saying this line, that something good is coming out of this, then we are changing the focus from the suffering mode, the woe is me mode, to there can be something good out of this, there may be something good out of this, there is something good out of this. So you're turning from the heavy, dense negative to a possibility, a hopefulness, a lighter energy. Morning and evening times before you go to bed are the best times for practicing affirmations. Of course, you can repeat the affirmations throughout the day, during the day, however many times you like, that's fine. But these two times that I've mentioned, one is first thing as you wake up, and the other time is in the evening before you go to sleep. Because these are the times that you can connect with your unconscious part of your mind easily. As you're about to sleep, if you start saying these affirmations, then you can train yourself through this new program, this new energy, this new frequency that you are feeding yourself with, these new words, this new way of speaking to yourself. And that can continue to play in your subconscious, unconscious while you sleep. And so that's why it is a great time. And in the morning, as soon as you wake up, before you jump into the day, start getting busy, your mind is just still a little slow because it's not starting with the daily hamster wheel circling, running in the race kind of a thing. So at that moment, when you just wake up and your mind is still a little bit slow and you're not thinking too much and you're not doing too much, you've just opened your eyes, that's a great time. When you're still a bit slow, that's a great time to practice affirmations as well. So, something good is coming out of this. Something good is coming out of this. Something good is coming out of this. So instead of allowing yourself to be dragged into the suffering mode, woe is me mode, you take charge and you start training yourself with something good is coming out of this. And so whatever pain it is, whatever suffering it is that you're going through, you will start to unfold the good in it as you keep repeating this. Because every pain, every suffering, every challenge is an opportunity for growth, for expansion. The times when we go through our challenges are the times when we are ready for the next level. And so that's all it's telling you. Life is telling you. Life is just indicating and giving you a sign. that you're ready for the next level. So you have to go through this challenge. Just like in the human school, when we have to go through to the next level, the next year, we have to go through school exams to get to the next level. So challenges in life are sort of like that. So when we see that challenges are good in that way, we know that something good is coming out of it. And so you can begin to trust that something good is coming out of this. And when we're in suffering, we're not able to see the good because we are focusing on the pain. And that's what keeps us in the pain mode. So when you start to affirm something good is coming out of this, the good is going to start to unfold for you very quickly. You just have to keep affirming. And that's how you can build your trust, because you're not seeing the good just now. You're not seeing it yet. But as you keep affirming that something good is coming out of this, the good is going to unfold. And another way that you can train yourself with an affirmation when you cannot trust what we cannot see is by saying, I trust that something better than what I had planned is unfolding. I trust that something better than what I had planned is unfolding. You see, a lot of times we humans like to plan a lot of things. So we plan everything about our lives. I'm going to do this and I'm going to go here, and in 1 year's time I'm going to do this, and 5 years' time I'm going to be there, and I'm going to have this house, and so on and so forth. And a lot of people make those plans. And a lot of times those plans don't work out. And so we get disheartened, we get upset when the plans don't work out because we thought we had worked out everything. We like to be in control. We like to be in control, so we plan out everything and we expect everything to happen in that way. But a lot of times they don't happen that way because we are not aware of what exactly it is that we want. Many people, many humans on this planet are not aware of what it is that they want. They may think that they know what they want because we've been trained in such a way by society, by our environments, by our families. And so we may think that we know, and therefore this is what we want to do. Everything that we want, we plan out for that, and then things don't happen the way that we have planned out. And that's the time that this is really helpful, to build the trust that something better is happening for me. I don't know. As a human, with this acquired knowledge from my environment, from my physical human environment, I don't really know what is the best thing for me. I may think this is the best for me, but it may not be the best for me. I don't know. So I just surrender to the universe. I just trust the process. And so I trust that something better than this that I had planned is unfolding. So this is a great affirmation whenever you feel down that something is not working out as you had planned. So instead of staying in that lower frequency of failure, that I had planned all of this and it didn't work out, so you kind of feel like a failure, and so in that you remain in a sadness energy, or not happy with yourself, or beating yourself up, And those are all lower frequencies, and that's not going to help anybody to come back up or to heal from that. So instead of getting into that mode, the better thing to do is, okay, I had planned thinking that I know what I wanted for myself, but perhaps I'm not aware of it completely, of myself, or what I want, what is my frequency, what is my vibration. And so I just trust. I trust that something better is unfolding for me. Something better than what I had planned is unfolding for me. So you can do this every day, every morning, every night. I trust that something better than what I had planned is unfolding. I trust that something better than what I had planned is unfolding. And you leave it at that, and you allow that trust to unfold it for you, that something better to unfold it for you. I trust that something better than what I had planned is unfolding. And the third one that I'm going to share with you today is I allow myself to be an instrument of the universe. This is a great one for surrendering to that complete trust in the universe. A lot of times when we try and dictate our terms with life, that I want this and I want that, and I want my body to be healed, I want my life to be healed, and then the healing doesn't happen because we've got some resistance somewhere inside that we're not aware of. And so we try and control the situation by doing a lot of things that, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this, oh, maybe I should do this, maybe I should eat this, maybe I shouldn't eat this. And in that we keep ourselves in the non-trusting mode. And so the healing doesn't happen. And in such situations, again, we keep ourselves in that lower frequency where we so badly want to heal, and we so badly want to move on in life, and we so badly want to do all the things that we want to do. But if we are not moving on, if the healing is not happening, and if we're not able to move on to do the things that we love to do, then somewhere you are not allowing yourself the free flow of the universal energy. And so in those moments, you can speak this affirmation to train yourself to get into the allowing mode. I allow myself to be an instrument of the universe. I allow myself to be an instrument of the universe. When you speak this line, you are making a declaration to the universe that I am allowing myself to be an instrument of the universe, which means I'm completely open. I am open and I'm receptive. I am open to receive whatever it is that the universe is manifesting through me. And that's the beauty of this affirmation. I allow myself to be an instrument of the universe. Whether that is receiving the healing energy that you so wish, whatever it is, the universal intelligence, the universal knowledge, the universe is abundant, and there is abundance of everything. And so when you allow yourself to be an instrument of the universe, you can be a free-flowing channel of the abundance of this universe, this infinite universe. And so this is a powerful one to practice, to train yourself to trust and surrender to the universe. I allow myself to be an instrument of the universe. I allow myself to be an instrument of the universe. And the more you practice this, you will begin to train yourself, and it will only become natural before you know it that you can trust that everything is working out by design, because you have just allowed yourself to be a free-flowing channel, an instrument of this abundant infinite universe to create, to manifest through you. Trust and surrender. That's the secret to traveling light. That's when you can begin to release the past. That's when you can begin to heal and grow.